6 months ago, Pope Francis told the U.S. Congress, "You are called to defend and preserve the dignity of your fellow citizens in the timeless and demanding pursuit of the common good, for this is the chief aim of all politics."
Viva Kapsi Metro! Viva!
I have tried to interpret the call of cops, and this afternoon I was trying to discern it. And it's really an invitation that we use our hands not to destroy, but to build up, and to build ourselves up in such a way that we are willing to be used, in the right sense, as bridges that bring people to people and people to God.
I can say all this because I know what COPS has meant to all of you. Yes, it's been a vehicle for change, for accomplishing goals, winning victories, all of which have been enumerated here today. They're too numerous to go into. Your mayor, your governor, everyone here who has come to salute you has itemized all your victories. But COPS has been more than a vehicle for change, more than a power organization. It is one of the most precious models in all of American society of democracy in action. COPS is an illustration of the way in which people grow to maturity as they begin to bargain, to negotiate, to learn the art of public discourse and political argument. Because of all that you have done, you've given hope to those who have grown cynical and skeptical of the possibility of the renewal of our institutions, economic, social, and political. So I don't need to bore you with the grotesque details of the arrogant decision-making that was San Antonio. Nor need to remind you of the flip side of those oppressive years of poor school districts, flooding in homes, bad streets, no parks, few libraries, fewer books, but worst of all, no access, no opportunity for meaningful participation in public life. All of that has changed now, but it's changed because you made a difference.
10 years ago, the City Council did not care how many of our people drowned or lost homes and property because of flooding. 10 years ago, San Antonio's power brokers said of cops, "Leave them alone. They are Mexicans. They can't organize." Well, we made liars out of them, didn't we? Remember, power is never given, it must be won.
As I call your delegation, stand up and be recognized. Saint Agnes and Saint Timothy's. Our maintenance problems were being ignored. Because of cops, we do not have to put up with vandalism and threats to our lives. We are people that can make a difference and live in dignity.
We will continue to work on zoning to preserve our neighborhoods.
But before we continue with the agenda, guess what happened? Guess who's telling us we got to get our buses off their parking lot? Guess who? The City Water Board. They did it last year and they're doing it again this year. Que tercos, no? But they don't know that we have the chief of police here. And they don't know we have the mayor here.
Governor Mark White came to the COPS convention and committed to working with us on education.
I am committed to join with you and others across this state to redouble our efforts working with the legislature.
We have done very, very well. Many, many victories. And so what do we do now? We pat ourselves on the back. We say we've done a great job. Let's go home, relax, and watch TV. Not when 1 in 4 children have no medical insurance. Not when children are dropping out of school. Not when our children
this Human Development Fund for the benefit of all of us here in San Antonio.
Viva COPSI Metro! Viva!
We ask you, God, to help us in the next 40 years
COPSI Metro will develop new strategies,
to engage new allies,
train new leaders,
build up new institutions.
Amen. Demand economic security for workers
Workers in all 16 school districts.
in public hospitals, in all public institutions.
Amen.
They called us a low-wage town, but cops in Metro said no.
Commissioners Calvert and Elizondo, with your support, Bexar County was the first local government to publicly support and approve a budget for COPS Metro's Living Wage campaign. Congratulations!
En CAPS Metro me han enseñado a que yo tengo poder y ustedes también tienen poder.
I appeal to you tonight to consider your part, to act justly, to love mercy, and to do the right thing. Can you say that with me? Do the right thing.
When the book is written on the time we've spent with you over the last, I'd say, 6 years, it will be some of the most consequential and positive years to change this community for an equitable one that we have ever seen in the history of San Antonio.
I commend the work of COPS Metro and urge you to recommit yourselves to these endeavors, to reclaim the authentic vision and values of this great country that is in danger of losing its soul today. Working together, we can build a better community, a more just society, a place where mothers and fathers raise their family in security and safety. We can do this. We can.